Hello everyone, it's my channel. Today I'm doing a reading for sign of Leo, and keep in mind that this will not resonate for every Leo. Now, you're going to find a bunch of things in the description there. You can find my Etsy shop, which has my tarot and my oracle cards on there. Holographic stickers, as well as a mini holographic version of my oracle cards. My pins, which are acrylic pins. We have the Green Man pin, Serapis Bay pin, White Raven pin. All that's in the description down below. On my Etsy shop, you can also find my shirt store, my website, different social media platforms I'm on, as well as Patreon. All that's in the description down below. If you'd like to donate to the channel, feel free to do so. I do appreciate donations here. So, Leo, let's see what Spirit has in store for yourself. We have the Grail Hermit. We have Gawain. Spear 7. Stone 9. Spear 9. Flowering of Logos. Guinevere. The Spiral Tower. Look at this big change here happening, Leo. I feel like there's a lot of spiritual transformation looking at your cards here, and you're going to be seeking a lot of spiritual knowledge. It feels like you do have spiritual knowledge here, the Grail Hermit. You're going to be seeking more of it. You understand that there's big transformation happening here in your life here, Leo. More into abundance, more, especially with Guinevere, Stone 9 being here. Feels like you've really proven yourself strong against hard times here before the past. Okay, but you're gonna, it feels like you're gonna have everything here in life. Looking at this card, this is like, you know. But let's have a look more at your cards here through the book. Guinevere. First one. It says Guinevere sits spinning a meadow while a white cow grazes nearby. She is Arthur's queen and guardian of peace and concord in the land. In Celtic tradition, she is the beautiful face of sovereignty, the flower bride whose consort rules the land, which is why many legends speak of her abduction by would-be rulers. It says fulfillment, beauty, abundance, creative growth, material and spiritual wealth, fertility, motherhood, health, harmony, femininity. Questions. What does your need to be fulfilled now? How does this serve beauty and harmony? What needs to be nurtured? Okay, Leo, it's important for these questions to be answered so that Spirit can understand more of exactly what are you looking for in life here. So it says, Gawain is Arthur's nephew and champion. He accepts the challenge of the Green Knight and submits to being beheaded, but the Green Knight merely nicks his neck because Gawain accepted the magical token of Lady Bertilic. He wears her interlaced knot forever on his shield. The hawk of Gawain's ancient Celtic name, Gwalchmai, Hawk of May, hovers overhead. It says self-discipline, enduring strength, abilities exercised, vitality, moral certitude, courage to accept challenges, fortitude, passion. Questions. What is the source of your courage? Who or what are you defending here? What is the appropriate response? The Grail Hermit. The Grail Hermit sits near his hermitage. His dove sits on a menhir or pillar stone. Because the quest is for everyone, he is a servant of both the old and new spiritual traditions. His role is to counsel seekers on their quest, providing spiritual hospitality, rest, and reinvigoration, as well as time to refocus. It says guidance, spiritual truth, wise counsel, introspection, space for reassessment, maturity, companionship of one guardian's angel or companion spirit. Questions. What guidance is being offered here? What seeks to be born in silence? What illumination are you seeking here, Leo? So it feels like, yeah, you do have that spiritual knowledge already, where it feels like you can guide people as well, but you're still you're always seeking more knowledge. So the tower. As lightning shatters the tower upon a high tour, the spiral tower remains. Although the Round Table Fellowship falls apart, the eternal order indicated by the zodiac signs continues to glow within the land. An owl flies with its prey. Radical change is part of the soul's evolution. Shocking change, the realization of limitations, liberation from outworn concepts, phases, or behavior, humility, natural forces, exclusion of poisons, transfiguration, self-awareness. Questions. What is breaking down or dysfunctional? What needs to go? What sudden realizations strike you? Okay. The world. says Landscape of the Seeker card is here restored. The mature Seeker joins hands with children of Tillysian card in delight. The bee and the butterfly represent renewed fertility. The healing of the wasteland is the aim of the quest for the hollows. Now the land of loggers flowers once again the rainbow path. Okay, so there's a big theme on maturity here as well, Leo. Okay, so you have perfection, restoration, culmination, triumph, attainment, rapture, healing and benefit, a new era, a sense of unity. Questions: what make things whole? What is being restored here? How can you enjoy freedom and abundance being offered? Okay, so what's the spears? Spear 7. An ancient dwelling is refortified and well defended in Arthur's protection of Britain. Courageous ability, success despite opposition, tenacity and persistence, defense of strongly held beliefs. Question: where do you have to take a stand? Okay, Leo, see. So, there is like change, there is guidance here, seeking more guidance, there's more abundance here, more more like wholeness and restoration and like a place of peaceness here, right? But it also feels like taking a stand against those who would try to question you, try to come up against you and your beliefs here. What is the appropriate response with why and being there? Remember? So we have Spear 9. Spear 9. Turbulent sea crashes against the high, jagged cliffs on which a spear stands. Enduring strength, difficulties ahead, laying down reserves, preparation against adversity, risk assessments. Question: what keeps you persevering? What keeps you going? What keeps you motivated? Is a big question here, Leo. Stone 9. Stone 9. Animals find sanctuary at a wild herdsman's clearing. Accomplishment, enjoyment of solitary pursuits, ease, love of nature, relaxation and leisure, personal satisfaction. Question: what is yours to ensure? You see that? Enjoy it. I mean, see that there's an attainment here, achievement, like achievement of really like things that you've been seeking in your life. You really like pushed for it. You got it. There it is. Okay. The Stone Queen with the Cauldron, Grail 10, the Wounded King, the Spear Queen, which we're going to count as your own card here. We have the Sleeping Lord, Grail 2, Private and Leo, what are you doing here? You doing? On the bottom of the deck we have Merlin. You're connecting with a lot of things here. Merlin, okay, you're working with Merlin. Merlin is the magician here, Leo. Now I do feel like the Stone Queen here is also yourself here, Leo. Now, let's grab 10. Two of Cups, there's love there. You're waking up the Sleeping Lord here, Leo. Waking this up, the Cauldron. You're working with this to wake this up. Okay? Bringing this in. The Wounded King. This is really weird, Leo. Your reading is really weird here. What I feel like here, looking at your reading, I see you working with something, working with some spirits, waking it up, right? But it feels like bringing it on the physical plane and then having a union with it, you know, like love. It's a bit weird, but you know, cool. I'll tell you why when I get more into your cards here. Okay, what's the first one in order? It's probably that one. So we have the Grail 2. I passed the card I was looking for, which is amazing, you know? We have Arthur's ship flying the White Boar, standard of Cornwall, takes him and his men on perilous voyage in search of the Cauldron of Pen Anwin, lord of the underworld that cooks food for the cooks the food of heroes, not of cowards. On his earliest Grail quest, I can't speak right, the company of Proudhon passed through many trials, but only 7 returned, including Taliesin and Arthur. It says victory, self-confidence, self-discipline, achievement, travel, determination, courage, movement, imagination. Questions: where are you going? What are the limits? Where does self-control come in? Okay, Leo. So victory here. Once again, achievement. Can also be travel here as well, Leo. But I really feel like someone's traveling here through the spirit realm into the here realm. You know what I'm saying? The living realm. Okay. Let's see. The Wounded King. The Wounded King suffers from an unhealing injury that only the Seeker can heal. By asking the all-important Grail question, both the King's wound and the wasteland are caused by the Dolores blow, an event that uses his spirit hollow for self-defense rather than sacred purposes. His dog attends him. Wisdom of experience, surrender, spiritual insight, commitment to principles, dedication to a cause, complete change of one's life, healing from the roots, purification, shedding inessentials, self-sacrifice. Question: what do you have to accept? What sacrifices are being asked of you? What must you devote yourself to? Okay, Leo. So what are you going to be devoting yourself to? What are you going to be shedding? What are you going to be releasing here? See, once again, there's that tower. There's this like spiritual awakening, spiritual realization. Complete change here is happening, Leo. Okay? Should do cauldron. 3 of the 9 maidens whose breath maintains the heat of the cauldron in the underworld are at their muse-like work. This is the cauldron that Arthur seeks in his descent to Anwin in the ship Priordan, also in the ancestral cave in Ancient Kings, and Adder bask in the heat. Meditation, harmonious fusion, moderation, compatibility, creative or alchemical recombination of resources or potentials, blending or merging with a new idea, balanced living, united front, experience, healing. Questions: what brings healing in the situation? What are you planning? What concepts are meeting and melding now? So the Sleeping Lord. Sleeping Lord lies under the earth, while the eagle soars above the people in search of help. The sleepers are ancestral guardians who conserve and protect the land. Arthur is but one in a long line who awaits the call to reawaken and bring regeneration. Regeneration, renewal, resurrection, prophetic vision, recapitulation of events or ideas, forgiveness, adjustment, recovery. Question: what is transforming here? What is being revealed? What is awakening or changing here, Leo? So you have to do a Spear Queen. Spear Queen, the Lady of the Fountain Mounds. Oh, I'm not gonna say that. An expressive, passionate, sympathetic, and organized person, constant friendship, care in the environment. Question: where is your passion being committed? Okay. Oh, we have Grail 2 right here. 2 doves, drinking, are the emblem of the Grail and its coming. Love, harmony, concord, emotional reciprocation, partnership, agreement, marriage. Question: how do you share this? Okay, so when you do get to a point of like abundance where you are like this achievement here, achievement of all the things you've been achieving here, you've been trying to achieve here, how are you going to share it? Like, how are you going to share the wealth? How are you going to, you know what I'm saying? Grail 10. By the seashore, the path leads to a birch. Nearby stands the Grail. Contentment, the holiness of home or family, fellowship and sharing, peace and happiness. You see that there's contentment. There's like a sense of like completion here, Leo. Alright, where you're really happy, you're really stable here. This is question: what is at home here? I don't know if I said that already because I haven't had any coffee or anything. I'm kind of forgetful. Then we have the Stone Queen. The Stone Queen sits at the window of her castle. A black bird perches on her hand. She holds up the mirror to the scene. Board is set and ready for play nearby. A nurturing, abundant, productive, resourceful person, organized prosperity. Question: where must he place their resources? Leo. We have the Spear Hollow, and the Stone King, of the Grail Queen, Sword Knight, Grail 3, of Sword 5, Arthur, Sword 10. This is the sleeping lord that you've woken up here, Arthur. Going back to that, remember that? We were talking about that here. Stone King, who's kind of... You're having a new spiritual meeting here. Whenever this Grail 3 comes up, you kind of communicate with your spirit guides here. Now, let's get more into your cards. I want to explain more here. Arthur. Arthur is the primordial guardian of the land of Britain, from Dark Age battle leader who wielded warring tribes together to medieval king whose round table brought justice. He's recognizably Sovereignty's champion. He sits upon the throne in the high mountain passes of Snowdania with the child that is his bird. Behind him is the Draco standard of the Pendragons. It says leadership, authoritative energy, organization, order, courage, masculinity, fatherhood, responsible love, benevolence, dynamism, stability. Questions. What brings stability to the situation? What are your ambitions? What boundaries are needed now? Okay, Leo. Is that the only major arcana we have here? Yes, it is. So Sword 10, 5, the Knight. Sword 5. A house burns in the devastated landscape. Arthur fought against the pitiless destruction of ruthless lords and invaders. It says defeat, slander, contention, cowardice, divisive means, unethical behavior, thwarted plans, malicious attacks. Question: what is causing division here? So Leo, this goes back to that people trying to come against your beliefs here, trying to come against you here with slander. You coming up with the appropriate response here, but I really feel like I don't feel like it's gonna be that bad for you, to be honest. Sword 10. A lake dwelling reached only by a narrow bridge. It says extreme and daring resolution, affliction, oppression, debts and obligations need satisfying. Question: what is the narrow way out here? There is going to be a way out here, Sword 10, through this here. This whole situation. The Sword Knight. Lancelot salutes the dawn with his upraised sword. An incisive, fair, skillful person who champions the weak, unsought for help, restitution. Question: what is being championed? See, you're going to be overcoming that, Leo. Okay, then we have Spear Hollow. Spear Hollow. Spear Hollow that both heals and cuts away corruption rises from the fires of the deep earth. Creativity, beginnings, birth, innovation, purpose, energy, light, cleansing of corruption. Question: what light guides you? See, you're coming more to the light here. Releasing all of this here. Releasing the negative, releasing the dark. This is a new beginning for you, Leo. Cleansing. Okay, Grail 3 with the Queen. Grail 3. In an apple orchard, a table is set with harvest fare, solace, fulfillment, fortunate conclusion, generosity, spiritual hospitality, continual meetings. Question: what is meeting here? See, you're having a meeting with your spiritual team. Grail Queen, which is over here. Elaine, the mother of Galahad, conceives the Grail winner from her deep desire for Lancelot, creating a worthy successor of the Grail bloodline. An intuitive, compassionate, visionary, generous, harmonious person guiding dream or vision. Question: where is the love that supports you? I think you're going to be supported here. Now, what I also see here, Leo, we're talking about births in like a worthy person of bloodline, which I feel like that is where you've woken up here with Arthur, the Sleeping Lord, that union there. Now, it's all probably sounds very weird, but if you know, you know. Stone King. The Stone King sits before a triathlon of stone with the hound at his feet. On his breast is a checkered emblem of the Stone Hollow. A prosperous, dependable, wise, responsible individual. Love of the land and nature. Question: what must be offered in thanks? What are you going to be offering in thanks of all this here, Leo? Once again, what are you sharing? See that? I really feel like the Stone King. Let's go describe that of your person here. Stone King with Arthur. So let's get some runes and some charms yourself. What do we have? So you have these two dragon lovers, one being water, one being fire. You obviously being fire here, Leo. Now that can signify that maybe a person is water, or they have those water placements. Either way, we have Virgo. So like I said, you could have those placements, or someone around you could have those placements here. We have Bastet, which you're connecting to. We have the White Raven, which you're also connected to. The White Raven is peace, cleansing, purification, protection, all of that. We have fertility. Communication happening here, Leo. Things happening more flow. Being more happier. I see like a lot of personal happiness, Leo, which has been throughout your reading here. So that's all I have for you. Like I said, go on my Etsy shop, go and go buy something. Really appreciate that. And if you want to see more content, don't forget to like, subscribe. Bye guys.